Hey everyone, I'm Akira, and I'm the one and only developer behind Be the Sword. I recently realized I never explained exactly what the game is about, so I think it's time I fix that. Be the Sword is a roguelike style game where you play as Ignis Cautiera, also known as Iggy for short, who has turned into a sentient sword upon entering the Mirror Temple, and now must fight his way out of this twisted dimension. To escape, he must meet with the so-called Lady of the Mirror, who would come to answer the questions he came seeking in the first place. This word is based on a project I had a long time ago. I joined a game jam, I can't quite recall which, where the theme was You Are the Weapon. See where that name comes from? I started off with a similar idea to the current game, but since my life was low-key a mess by then, I ended up never finishing the game jam. Recently, though, while working on an entirely different game, I started playing around with the jam project, and so Be the Sword came to the works once again. Right now, I've got 2 early prototypes up on my itch page, links in the description, and I'm working on a proper demo. The prototypes are super basic and missing a lot of planned mechanics, but they give a decent idea of the core gameplay and how things are evolving so far. For the demo itself, I have a lot done already. I'm mostly missing a few key parts, some polish, such as sound effects and OSTs in case I commit to have them for the demo, editing the UI because I'm a terrible designer, and a few other things. And of course, setting up my Steam page, which, trust me, is much harder than I first thought it would be. I'm really looking forward to sharing this project with you all and publishing this demo, and eventually the full game, which, trust me, is gonna be even cooler than the demo. I'm saving a lot of stuff for later for the sake of my sanity. Anyways, that's the short version of where things are at. If you have any questions, I'd love to answer them in the comments, and if you could like and subscribe to support the channel and my non-existent game dev career, I'd appreciate it a lot. Thanks for watching, Akira out.